Welcome to another episode of C4 Sports, and I'm C4, your host. Well, we're getting down to the money, and every team is about all in. What we thought was improbable is happening. What we thought was impossible is happening. The Colts are winning their division, the Steelers are winning their division, the New England Patriots are winning theirs, and the Denver Broncos are winning their division with KC in it. Crazy. On the other hand, the Ravens are 1-5, the Texans are 2-4, the Chiefs are 4-3, and the Miami Dolphins, with all that firepower, are 1-6. This week, we're looking for true separation. Thursday night, the Vikings play the Chargers at home. The Chargers are not who we thought they were. But at the beginning of the season, we saw them beat the Chiefs and we attempted to crown them. Now look at it. With losses to the Giants, the Commanders, and the Colts, we see that the Chargers cannot consistently beat good teams. So now we have to look at Justin Herbert for answers. He's the biggest part of their problem and their answer. The Vikings, on the other hand, have been playing okay with their backup quarterback. They look okay. They haven't beaten any good teams, but they haven't had any questionable losses either. The Bear needs to get his team back on track. And this is the week to do just that. I'm taking the Chargers. Maybe for the last time if they lose this one. But if the Chargers want to be considered serious contenders this season, they should pull this one out. Chargers by 3. Sunday morning kicks off with the Jets and the Bengals. This would be a bad versus worst matchup if it was not for the intrigue of Joe Flacco. He just beat the twice rival Steelers, and he looks like he's in a groove that only 70s R&B can match. With all the weapons that the Bengals have, I can damn near play quarterback. And as far as the grounded Jets, I don't know what the answer is for them. My guess is to trade a 5th round pick for Shedeur along with Justin Fields, because Justin Fields has not shown that he is an NFL quarterback, at least not of yet. Maybe if he sat behind Gabriel and developed a little bit, he'd be okay, or at least be an elite backup quarterback. I'll take the Bengals in this one. The Jets are going through some things, and that flight won't be taken off anytime soon. Next, the Bears play the Ravens. My Bears are 4-2, and there's nothing else I would want this weekend, sex withstanding, than for my Bears to go 5-2 and put pressure on the division-leading Packers and Lions. I heard Lamar Jackson was at practice. This is not good for my Bears. The only good thing is that he may not be sharp. I need my Bears to tiptoe in, take all the goods, and leave before anyone knows we're here. I'm taking my Bears by 10. In other action, the Dolphins will fight the Falcons in Atlanta. The Falcons have missed some real opportunities to be considered a real formidable opponent for good teams. They have some impressive wins, but they also have some head-scratching losses. Like, how do you not score against the Panthers? How do you pull that off? And how do you lose to a team that is over 50% injured? You know, some real head-scratching losses. They should only have one loss on their record, and that's early in the season when they played the Bucs. The Dolphins, on the other hand, they're ready to do everything but get canned and sold in your local grocery store. This should be a hard-fought gimme for the Falcons. I'll take the Falcons by 3. Next, we have the Bills at the Panthers. The Bills have lost some somewhat shocking games, and we're all asking why. This week, they need to show the world that they're like EPMD. They back in business. The Panthers, they're an improving squad, but they should not be considered competition for the Bills. The Bills by 10 if they want to show the world that they're back to business as usual. When the 49ers meet the Texans, there will definitely be a gunfight. The 49ers will be using their backup gun, the Mac of San Francisco. and the Texans will be using their young gun, CJ Move the Crowd Stroud. The 49ers are missing half their team, so there is no excuse for the Texans. We know that you lost your best receiver, so what? The 49ers half their team is out. Play ball. I'm taking the 49ers though, because if CJ had a problem last week with the Seahawks, wait till you get a load of the 49ers blitz. I'll take the 49ers by 3 in a tough one. The Texans are going to give it everything they have. Breaking news. The Giants are being advised to wear condoms to protect their heads from the pending Eagle attack on Sunday. The Eagles owe the Giants payback in a very big way. I expect the Eagles to put the Giants back in their place, somewhere way behind the Eagles. I feel for little Jackson Dart. The Eagles will be blitzing from the concession stand, the bathroom, and the parking lot. I'll take the Eagles by 10. Gabriel is a young quarterback, but so is Drake. The Patriots roster is a little better, but this one is really between those two. This is personal business, and I don't get involved in personal business. I have this game as even. Please don't be tricked by putting a big bet on the Patriots. Play it safe. Avoid this game. This would be considered almost a bye week for the Bucs if they were close to full strength. The Saints, they're in serious trouble. Struggling, and there is no hope in sight. I'll take the Bucs by 10. The Crash of the Titans is a movie that is not that interesting to me. They're trying to fit a round peg into a square hole. The Titan quarterback, he needs weapons that the team does not have. The quarterback tremendously outclasses his team. And now here come the Colts. The Colts have kicked so many asses that the rest of the teams are wearing butt pads. I advise the Titans to get some before stores run out. I'll take the Colts by 10. Are the trigger-happy Cowboys ready for a shootout with the Broncos, who have a young buck that is kicking ass and not interested in what your name is? This game may come down to defense. And since the Broncos are at home, the Cowboys should grab some of those butt pads before the Titans buy them all. I'm going to take the Broncos by 3. Green Bay will pack hers and his and head to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers on Sunday Night Football. This may be the game of the week. Aaron Rodgers plays his old team with bad blood in the air. Aaron Rodgers wants to beat his old team by 40 in the worst way possible, while the Packers need to show Aaron why they considered him a character in the Expendables. Only because I need someone to beat the Packers to help my Bears. I'm taking the Steelers by 3. The Commanders are injured coming into the matchup with the, I'm just trying to get that feather out you, Chiefs. The Chiefs will sling so many arrows at the Commanders that they will be impaled where they stand. No one will get off the ship alive. I expect the Chiefs to bury the Commanders without even using a shovel. I'm going to take the Chiefs by 7. Now, I would be negligent not to mention the arrest today of some NBA employees that are suspected of being involved in a gambling scheme. The only information provided is that organized crime is associated in this gambling scheme. According to news reports, the 4 major crime families are the Genovese, the Lucchese, the Gambino, and the Banana. The shame is that the only faces associated with this activity were black affiliates of the NBA. On TV, the reports did not have one white face, but mentioned the known Italian mafia families. I said it, now I say it. Thank you for watching another episode of C4 Sports. And remember to not only like this show, but to also leave your comments so that I can mention you later in the season, giving you the pub that you deserve. C4 Sports, where we blow up together.